Action. This is how we met. Why am I so close to the camera?
I don't know, but you're crushing my foot now.
Your toes along.
Hi, my lovies.
Hello.
Here is the video that you've been waiting for so long. Our How We Met video.
Hello, dude.
And dude is video bombing right now.
Of course.
So, how do we meet? Babe, you want me to start it off? We knew each other. We went to the same high school. And we knew of each other because we would see each other walking around the school and, you know.
Stevenson High School, Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Yes. I was a year behind him. So, it was just kind of like those things where, I don't know, we didn't know each other personally, but we knew of each other. He was on the baseball team as well as the football team.
I was a G.
I was asked to be the baseball statisticianer, and so I went to do that, and that's how I kind of like began to statisticianer.
Is that a right word?
Statisticianer?
I don't know. You're the lawyer. I don't know if I heard a statisticianer before though.
I kept the stats.
All right, let me tell y'all my side of the story. So we met in high school, of course, Stevenson High School. She probably wasn't paying me any attention because I definitely wasn't paying her any attention. And I can tell you why. One reason is I used to smile. I used to see her walking down the hallway, right? And if anybody knew her,
What?
she used to wear these leather brown pants and this leather brown jacket. An old school pimp outfit.
Okay, that was me coming out of like my mom dressing me and to
That
me
boy
finding
wasn't
my
even
own
real leather.
style. Okay,
It wasn't even real
what
leather.
ninth grader can afford real leather pants? Really? It's pleather.
Of course, I had mad honeys. A few of her friends. She didn't know what the big deal about me was.
Yeah, Trey was very, popular in high school, very handsome, but I wasn't into him like that. Like, I was just kind of like, whatever. I had a lot of friends who were very interested in Trey. So I was on the cheerleading squad, y'all know. We were out at practice one day, and we were practicing in front of the football players. And
that was our football season. That was before
baseball season. But like, they started arguing over this dude. And looking crazy, arguing in front of all the football players, and they're over there laughing.
We're all mature now.
And I'm like, yo, what are you doing arguing about him? Like, he's not even all that. But we were all young back then. Now we've all grown up. We've gone, our separate ways. But it's just funny to see how, like, when you're young and you think that's the only thing that matters, it's just...
And hilarious. She didn't understand.
I was just like, She's
like, he ain't even all that. And you married to me now.
Why are you guys fighting over him?
You married to me now.
It's so ironic that...
Anyway, we were on the bench. I think it was in between innings. We were batting. And Tia had this Snickers. It was a real size Snickers. And it was cold outside, so it had to be like the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh man, my Snickers is cold. It's like super ice cold. And I was just like, you want me to warm it up? And she like, how you gonna warm it up? Ain't no microwave or nothing around here. I was like, just watch, I got you, right? So I take the Snickers, right? I'm like, give me that Snickers. I tuck that boy inside my pants, run out on the field and play an inning of baseball with this Snickers inside my pants. Just to warm it up.
When you think that's on it, that was so disgusting. And
it was in a wrapper though.
The fact that I ate the Snickers.
So I come back from out of in and I'm like, hey, I think your Snickers is warmed up now. I'll pull it out of it was my jock strap.
It was
I pull it out of my jock strap and I give it back to her. And she's like,
melted.
She started smiling and I had her ever since.
Hey, that was $2 that I was not about to waste. So
she was smiling. That's when you kind of was like...
That's when I was like, this guy is crazy. But, oh my gosh, I was kind of cute.
He was good.
But
it was kind of
I can't believe I just ate your Snickers out of your trap.
That was kind of nasty. I don't want my daughter to do that, though.
Babe, you make it seem like I'm fast.
Nah, you weren't fast. You were far from fast.
Thank you. So, fast forward. He was going to a church that came down from New York.
Which is the original. It didn't come. We started a church here in New York. That was the reason that we moved from Long Island, New York.
Yeah.
To start Canaanland. I said Candyland. Canaanland Church International at the time was Atlanta Christian Love Center.
Okay.
What year was that?
I was in 11th grade. So that was 2002.
That was when the church opened up in 2001. It was like 2001. Church opens up in 2001.
It was 2001 because it was around Christmas time.
So praise the Lord for the church.
Yes.
And it was right around the corner from
It was right around the corner from my neighborhood.
And
we were like, my mom, I can remember, she was like, oh, let's go check this church out. So when we went to church the very first day, I saw Trey.
We didn't have any, no, that's not how it played out. I remember the day.
Well, okay.
So I was original member of the church, you know, and I was at the tech booth. You know how you get, anyway, that's not to be prideful about being anyway. So welcoming everybody, all the new members to the church, and here I look towards the front door, the door's open, and I can see a side profile, and Tia and her family walk in, and I'm like, oh, this may be the first hottie that has stepped foot in our church over the last, at least my age. And you know what? If she coming to this church and she hot, she gonna be my wife. So that was the moment. Honestly, I had a girlfriend at the time. But I planned, I was like, whenever I get past my stages, that I know she quality because she just stepped foot into my church. Is that simple? I wasn't a player, babe.
Back in the day, I was like, I'm so glad you
did
tell
your
me
mom
that.
catch the Holy Ghost at that service?
His mom put on a play. Stop, babe. His mom put on a play that year for Christmas.
Can you reach my friend?
Can you reach my friend? So there was this part of the play where it was this big dance.
Schoolyard. It was in the schoolyard.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Black West Side Story. That's not a good analogy? Think about it was dancing in the schoolyard. It was a musical.
It was a musical. Yeah, it was a musical. Right. So I originally had a partner who was not Trey. He was my dancing partner. Yeah. So one day he couldn't make it. So they had Trey fill in to dance with me. Right?
Oh. You remember the movie?
And no.
I remember it.
Was it like?
And then you had to go swing over, you duck, and then it was like, you remember that? And then it was like, oh yeah.
We were dancing and we had so much chemistry. Like everybody was like,
she was excited. I still had a girlfriend at the time.
The next time we had practice, when my original dance partner came back, he didn't have a dance. Like he wasn't my partner anymore. Trey took his space. And no one else wanted to see me dance with the other guy. I felt so bad for him. But we did the play, and oh my gosh, that's when I started like, oh my gosh, I like him.
She would blush.
One day after church, we like walking around the church building, and we were talking.
We weren't walking around the church.
Well, we were standing in front of the church building, yeah. And then Trey asked me like, hey, you want to race around the building? And so I was like, okay. So I wasn't a naive person. I was just very,
you were a little.
I wasn't naive. I was just very pure. Like I wasn't like. Naive. All right.
There was still a.
Maybe there was still like
There was an innocence.
An innocence, yeah. So I was like, oh okay, I'll run around the building.
Exploit, just bad. It wasn't exploitation. I was just trying to get a kiss.
Yeah, but I didn't know. So I took off, like,
she started dashing. I'm like I'm sitting here like, this girl, I don't know about her. Like, she don't got it. If she ain't know I was trying to, like, get her behind the church just to kiss her. And she, like, we get to the back of the church, and then she just take off. She starts sprinting even faster. And I'm just like, she really trying to win this race.
I wanted to win.
So we get to the front. She's like, see, I beat you. I'm like,
right. And then it was time to go. So we left and we went home.
Right, she lying.
And then I was just thinking, like, man, like, why do he want to race me around the church? He knows he's faster than me. Like, that doesn't make sense. So I go to my brother. My brother is 11 months younger than me. And I was just like, hey, like, what do you think about this? Trey was, like, trying to, like, race me around the church. And he was like the back of the church? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, and what happened? I was like, I beat him. And he was like, he wasn't trying to race you around the church. He was trying to kiss you. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so lame. I was like, he will never ever like me again because I was just like like this little schoolgirl who had no idea.
Clue.
So all this stuff that we just spoke about happened when he was a senior in high school and I was a junior. So fast forward, he went to college in Alabama and I became a senior in high school.
Freshman year, you know, you go to school with a girlfriend, think it's gonna work out like y'all together forever. And she was at UGA and I was in Alabama.
Yeah.
So anyway, long story short, she breaks my heart. I don't know if she even really broke my heart, but she was
his ex-girlfriend breaks his heart.
I feel heartbroken because I think it's more of a prideful thing. Like, you can't break up with me? I'm Trey. I was crying. Then I wasn't crying. I was hurt. I was like, how's she gonna break up with me?
He calls me.
So I call her. I need a shoulder to cry
After she asked for some time apart,
she's like, maybe we need to take some time apart. I was like, what?
So he calls me upset because he just spoke with her. She broke up with him. And so, okay, ladies. So I'm like, oh, what the heck? Like, calm down. What do I do? Like, I can't be the type of person jumps all over this because anybody would do that. So I'm going to try to be there for him, right? So I was like, it's okay, Trey. Everything will happen as it should. So don't cry. And it was so weird. And we talked for 2 or 3 hours that night.
So finally Christmas break comes around. That's when I was like, let's go out. Right? And you was like, yeah, we should go out. I got this gift card. Right?
Ladies, we were going out. This is our first big
Fellas,
date, right?
Gift card.
And I was working in a job where I won a $50 gift card to the Cheesecake Factory. The Cheesecake Factory back in the day was a big deal, right?
My ex-girlfriend calls me while we're at the Cheesecake Factory, right? She calls me like, where you at? I'm like, I'm at the Cheesecake Factory with Tia. Right?
I'm here. I can hear this.
Tia's right there. I'm like, and then she's like, the Cheesecake Factory. You never took me to the Cheesecake Factory. Here I go. I'm like, she got a gift card.
I wanted to leave this guy at the restaurant. I couldn't believe that he put me out like that. So now I'm the gift card chick.
But the
only reason he was there is because I brought us there on a gift card.
At that moment in time, you had a gift card. I was being honest. I was being straight up. We were getting close. We were getting close though.
This shows you Trey's been frugal since
we were talking. We were talking.
One.
Hold on, at the restaurant I had those velour sweatbands on. Is that the same? The velour sweatbands was not the move in your teen years.
So we started dating a little bit after that, the winter of 2003. And we've been dating from there all the way until we got married. Well, we stopped dating for a year.
Oh.
We broke up for a year.
So we made it through college.
Yeah, we made it through college and long distance.
With the bumps, the bruises, the scars.
Yeah, I was at West Georgia. He was at Alabama A&M. We would drive back and forth. I would drive to Alabama A&M without my parents.
We've been through some mess.
Without my parents even knowing I was going. That was dangerous. Don't do that for
You
girls.
almost burnt up you almost burnt up your car.
I left my keys in the car one time and still went to Alabama.
Hold on. We've gone through the fire. Yes, and we've been through the flood. We've been broken into pieces. Seen lightning flash from above. But through it all,
yes,
we remember. You be Kirk. That she loved me.
He loves me.
And he cares. And he'll never put more on me.
What? I said never.
Hurts anyone. We've been through a lot. That's what I was trying to get. We've been through a lot.
But we made it, and we're I'm telling you, the new.
We are survivors.
Normal is better than any. Yeah, it's awesome. So
it was all worth it.
Yeah, so we don't want to go into too much more details because we have different videos coming, like our proposal video and our wedding video. But this is the story of how we met. If you can put it together as best you can, because we've just been rambling and having fun.
We met. She fell in love with me, and then I decided to let her be with me. That's how the whole story goes.
Is that how you guys remember it? I don't know, but sounds like he got his heart broken. He came crawling to mama.
It seemed like you was waiting on daddy. He's like, she gonna watch. I'm gonna be right here. Rebound.
Anywho, yeah, so we hope you guys enjoyed our How We Met video, and I'm so glad that we got to do this video because now you finally get to know our story.
See?
And we hope to enjoy Montreal for our 3-year anniversary. We're going to be vlogging every day, so check out those videos. And also our next video will be the proposal video of how this guy, after 8 years.
You go from meeting to proposing, that's all.
After 8 years of us dating, proposes.
And I'm gonna put together a timeline.
Oh, really? Are you?
Not really. That's a little more work than I want to do.
Okay. All right, lovies. We'll see you next time.
See you later, my lovies.
Bye. See you soon.
Bye, my lovies.
Love you.
Hey, we're walking, trying to find somewhere to go eat lunch. And we're
We're exploring.
Yeah. So,